Well, hello guys, welcome back to Key West on a slightly cooler Friday night. I'm all bundled up. Got like all my possible hats, scarves, sweaters. It's 65 degrees here. Feels like, and actual temperature. So welcome back to the island, my friends. Hope you had a great week. Hello, bad boy. Hello, Cher, Linda Lou, Larry. You guys have been talking a lot. Who else do we have? I'm scrolling. Hello, Deb. And Big Bear. Hello, Bob. Hello, Mike. And Richard. Hello, Peggy. And hey, Roger. Gas it up. Hello, Joe. Hey, Susan. Yes, we are wearing a scarf here at 65 degrees. The humidity actually makes it feel much cooler than it is. So there is a cutoff temperature at 75, where depending on the humidity, it is either felt as warm or cold. It's kind of difficult to explain. But yes, 65 with we're definitely wearing scarves here. And of course, I like to show off my beautiful scarf that Cher made. So here we are at the Truman Truman Annex. Actually, if you would go through these gates here and you go one more block, you would be at the Margaritaville Resort. But we are headed in the other direction towards the Truman Waterfront and see if we can catch a little bit of a sunset. We do have clouds, but we do have some blue skies, so we'll see if we get some nice colors. So the reason why we are staying away from Mallory Square tonight is that we kind of try to stay away from crowds for now. So we are going for a little quiet walk here to the Truman Annex, passing the little White House here. So you're probably familiar with this, and if you have been to Key West, you've probably visited the little White House from 1890. It's probably too long to read all that, but you can screen grab it and read it. So of course, Harry Truman used the facilities as a vacation home and functioned in White House between 46 and 52. Hence the name Little White House. And so this is a very quiet area. Of course, it is closed now, so we're not going to go inside. So guys, you've probably noticed that we had cancelled the Tony's gig on Wednesday, as well as unfortunately our Trolley Christmas light tours yesterday. So we are currently, you know, the deal. So Gabe started to feel sick on Tuesday night with a fever, well, the night from Tuesday to Wednesday. And I didn't feel so great either. So obviously in the times of COVID, what did we do? So Gabe went to, because he was sicker than I was, so he went for the rapid COVID test on Wednesday, which came back negative. And so we figured, okay, well, it's kind of weird, because we are being very careful. We are masking up pretty much all the time, but obviously Gabe is pretty much exposed when playing at Captain Tony's, because, well, he does have the plexiglass, but you wouldn't believe the number of people that will still come closer, try to talk to him around the plexiglass without a mask, of course. So he isn't wearing one during the gigs when he plays. So obviously we're still kind of concerned. So he went back for a second test the next day, because he still wasn't feeling better, for one of the regular tests, not the rapid tests. And so now we're waiting for the results. You know, these ones can take, well, at least here, 3 to 5 days. So for the moment, we are definitely staying away from anybody. So Gabe is not leaving the house. And well, since I haven't really had anything and he tested negative, we figured, you know, as long as I totally stay away from anybody, it shouldn't be a problem. Of course, masked up and everything. And so we're trying to figure out where can we go tonight. I know it's TGIF. We have to do our Friday stream. We want some sunset. Lots of you guys want to see some sun. And I figured, well, we can go back to the Truman Waterfront. Big open space. Able to see the sunset. Pretty much nobody around. So I thought that would be a good option. And as you can see here, the Truman Annex is really quiet. By the way, guys, if you haven't, go and check out some of the latest 360 videos. So I recorded a whole bunch of them before starting the 12 Days to Christmas series. And, well, finally it uploaded today. I started uploading it yesterday and finally finished processing today. One of my favorite guest houses with a candy and sweets theme. So sugar canes and gingerbread. There was a whole playlist of different 360 videos of the Christmas lights here on the island. And I am also very excited to announce that we finally, I got around to setting up a calendar for you guys. Because I know we have a lot of people that want to come down to Key West and trying to find, you know, dates in common with other viewers on here so that you can meet up or, you know, whatever, maybe go out fishing, rent a boat, rent a whole charter boat, whatever your interests are. So I figured it would be nice to have a calendar. So it's a very simple, basic calendar, and our Streamlabs bot is going to post the link. And so you can click on that calendar, and then you can just add your name. You can add your screen, use your screen name that you use on here so people know who you are. And then there is a little comment tab, so if you want, but you don't have to, you can put in your regular name. Your actual name, I mean, besides your screen name. So you can put that in there too. And that way you can see, or, you know, if you're thinking about different dates, you can go and check who else is going to be in Key West around that time. So fingers crossed that the Streamlabs bot is going to post that at some point. So we do have a Right on the Rock Conch Clan calendar. And talking about the Conch Clan, you guys, we now have a limited edition Conch Clan 2020 shirt available in our merch store. And it's only going to be available until January 5th. So it's a limited edition. It's only available now. Kind of has like little hints to what we've done this year with you guys during the pandemic. So I created a little visual and you can go and see how many elements how many familiar elements in there you can possibly find. And our Streamlabs bot is going to post a link. It's our usual merch store. Same link as always. I think there even is one in the video description. So you can go and grab your exclusive limited edition Conch shirt. And I did listen to you because I know a lot of you are in colder climates. So we do have a long sleeve version, as well as a slightly different shaped women's version. We all know, all you ladies know that, you know, sometimes the men's or unisex shirts are kind of really long and tight. And what I normally do is, if they're the only ones available, I cut them. But I figured since I had the option to also add some specific women's garments, that's why I ended up doing. So you can go and check those out if you want. Again, our Streamlabs bot should be posting that at some point. Seems to be really quiet tonight here. Where is our Streamlabs bot when you need him? So you can see here the Truman Annex is a very quiet and now residential area. So all part of the previous naval base. And we are headed over to the water, to our right here. I am a little disappointed that we don't have more Christmas decorations here. I don't see a lot of Christmas decorations. I figured some people might have some lights, but it's a bit too early for those. But of course we will bring you more Christmas lights from Key West. There will be more 360 videos. I still have a whole collection. And by the way, since it is very unlikely that by tomorrow we would have any kind of test results back, of course we're not going to be at Captain Tony's tomorrow. But we will do our porch session on Sunday. Of course, the porch sessions are much easier for social distancing. It's just you and us. So porch session on Sunday. And I guess we'll give you more details then or on a Monday as to what our next streams are. There definitely will be another stream on Tuesday. And if worse comes to worse, that will be another porch session. We are getting close to Christmas. So definitely streams on Sunday and Tuesday this week. And of course, you might have a little Christmas special so we can celebrate with you. We'll see. Stay tuned. So official sunset time is in about 10 minutes. So we're here at the Truman Waterfront Park. As you can see, big open space. A lot of you are familiar with this area. We come here a lot for our bike rides because it's accessible by bike. You can pretty much ride straight up to the water. Pretty much the total opposite of Mallory Square, where we have a lot of people, and here it is very quiet. Do have a couple of local people here that come and fish, bring their drinks. So you can definitely recognize the locals, like this guy there, wearing a big hat. Somebody was joking about my scarf. So you should see a lot of the other locals wearing like winter hats. And I don't think I've seen anybody with gloves, but I guess we'll just continue to check people out. So it is Friday night, so that means that the bar on the Ingham here is open. So if you want to do something very different, well, first of all, you can visit the USCGC Ingham here pretty much anytime. It's a museum ship. It's a Veterans Museum and National Historic Landmark. And on Friday nights, there is a bar right here up on the deck of the Ingham where you can come and watch the sunset. Obviously, I am not going to go up there and you know, film the bar closer up. I would love to. We're definitely going to do that one day, but not today. And while we probably are not going to see the sunset, that looks really cool. Let me see if I can zoom in here. You can see like the light through the clouds. Hey there!
I got you live!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Staying warm?
It's freezing!
Yeah, I know!
I got you live on Facebook!
Oh, good!
Yeah. Are you going to do the bike ride?
No, I'm just filming here.
Oh, okay.
There's a like lighted bike ride tonight.
Yeah.
Is that the same one that normally starts at Bayview?
No, it's right here. It's right here.
Okay. I'll come over and have a look later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
What time are you leaving?
We're supposed to meet at 6. You leave at 6:30.
Okay, cool. I'll be over.
All right, take care.
See ya. Thank you, Clark, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. So you can kind of see, well, we have the docks in the way here, so I'm gonna head over to the other end of the Truman Waterfront here. So again, there is a bar up here on the deck tonight. Apparently there is the lighted bike parade. So that is one of the things that is happening every Christmas. Here in Key West, we do have a lighted boat parade. And we do have a lighted bike parade. But that parade, the bike parade, normally leaves from Bayview Park. And they have a small version of this tonight, because there is a group of bikers that does full moon rides, etc. on Friday nights, from time to time, Friday and Saturday nights. And I read about them having a little lighted bike parade tonight, a socially distanced version. So instead of being one big group, they break them up in several small groups. And apparently they are meeting up here tonight. So maybe we do see some Christmas lights on bikes in a bit. So that is pretty cool. So a lighted bike parade. Of course, would have loved to do something like that as well, but hey, it is 2020, isn't it? So official sunset time is in about 4 minutes. It is way busier tonight than it normally is. And I am pretty sure it's a lot of people that are here for the sunset and then are gonna do the bike parade. So hopefully we're gonna see some really cool bikes here. So you see there's like a glowing rim on the horizon. Our Peace Mobile is back as well. We've seen that lit up bike on Duval Street. I think actually probably during our last walk on Friday, last Friday. And let me see if we can make it a little bit further over there where we wouldn't have that seawall in the way. Because it looks like we have a nice glowing sunset here. Hopefully we're gonna have some nice colors afterwards with the clouds. Thank you so much, Deb, for the super chat. By the way, guys, if you're curious what the regular lighted bike parade is here in Key West, we do have streams up from last year's Christmas season. So we do have the lighted boat parade, we have the lighted bike parade, and we have the Christmas hometown holiday parade on Duval Street. So if you're curious what it looks like on a regular during a regular holiday season and not 2020, then there's plenty of stuff you can find on our channel. And I think the pirate ship here just fired its cannons, or its cannon, I don't know if it has several ones. So that glow looks really cool now. I really wish we wouldn't have the, it's actually one of the cruise ship docks here. Of course, over there we have the Margaritaville Resort. And then even further down that way we do have Mallory Square. So we're pretty much at the very end of Truman Waterfront here. And we definitely do not see much more of the glow over here. Okay, I see our Streamlabs bot did post the link to our Conch Clan calendar. So if anybody has problems using it, please let me know. Again, it's a very basic one. You can just add your dates, add your screen name, and then see who else is there around the same time. Of course, somebody has to start. So who is going to be the first one putting in their dates? Into our Conch calendar. Hey, thank you, Bob, for the super chat. And yes, we do have a cold front coming in. Started yesterday. And it looks like Christmas Day is going to be our coldest day in a long, long time. Over there are my favorite candy cane lights. Very good. I see Mike put in some dates. Yes, Susan, it means that the iguanas are going to drop out of the trees again. I've only seen one iguana so far falling out of a tree. But he was safe. He kind of fell on the sidewalk on a safe space, so I guess he woke up after the sun hit him. I see. Yes, Mike, I can see your entry into the calendar. Friday, July 16th and Saturday, July 17th. And yes, in the comments you can then discuss with each other or give updates, or I think you can pretty easily change the dates on there. So congratulations, Mike. You have inaugurated the Conch Clan calendar. Yeah, and when the iguanas drop out of the tree, that's when Evil Knievel gets his hopes up to actually catch an iguana. I'm trying to remember if the time where he brought one inside was when it was colder. I don't think it was, in his defense. I'm not bashing my kitty here. I think he actually caught the iguana when the iguana was in a full capacity of self-defense. So guys, a slightly cloudy sunset here in Key West. So all these drains go directly to the ocean, like a lot of the drains do in Key West. So when it's heavy rain, kind of goes in the drains. However, when there is like high tide, that's when the water backs up, because it literally comes out of the drains. Not here, of course, because we are higher up, but in some of the low areas on the island, especially on Front Street. That's why it's always wet there, even if it didn't rain. So some of our locals here are gathering for for a lighted bike parade here. I think the ride starts at 6:30. So hopefully we're gonna see a lot of lit up bikes, decorated bikes. Because this stream is lacking a little bit of Christmas decorations. I'm kind of surprised that the Truman Annex didn't have more Christmas decorations than what we saw.
Yeah, I saw him there. I went to Colorado, and that was They were pulling and it was being notified with the and they jacked that up. Yeah. I'm like, thanks a lot.
Ooh, Susan is asking about a warm, balmy breeze. Not really tonight. It's oh yes, it's nice and refreshing, I would say. By the way, guys, if this is your first time with us, welcome to Key West, of course. And we are a local live streaming channel, so most of what we do is streamed live, although we do have some 360 videos that we upload to make sure we get them in higher quality so you can pan around and check out the VR approach to Key West. And we do walks like tonight, we do backstreet bike rides, and of course we do live music streams from the bar. So if this is your first time with us and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so that you know whenever we are live. As I said before, our schedule in the upcoming days is subject to change. We're definitely going to have a porch session, so live music sessions where you can hang out with us and chat and have a drink and make song requests. We'll have one of those on Sunday and probably Tuesday. But no matter what, there is going to be a live stream on Sunday and Tuesday, and we will keep you updated for the bar streams as soon as we know. So again, make sure you hit the notification button so that you do get the alerts and notifications whenever we are going live. And over here, the people for the lighted bike parade are slowly gathering. they have some Christmas music. Oh, Mike's asking, you saw a dolphin. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if there was a dolphin like right now. But actually, ever since the pandemic started and we have less boats down here and no cruise ships, you can actually see dolphins between the area, you know, kind of Mallory Square and Sunset Key, like that. It's not really a channel, but you know, in that space. The dolphins do come much closer to shore ever since there is less traffic. So it is absolutely possible that you just saw a dolphin. If this would have been, you know, a year ago, I would have said, well, probably not, because they don't get that close to shore. But now they do. So yes, that is absolutely possible. And it looks like they added some lights to the Ingham as well. So we go back and check out our museum ship here. So this is like a tiny, tiny version of our lighted bike parade that we normally have for Christmas. So it's a handful of locals who do their Friday night bike ride. And tonight they have a lighted bike and Christmas theme, of course. So yes, Susan, you can access that pier if you come in, well, or maybe no longer, but when we had the big cruise ships coming in, they would use that pier. But as Gabe says, it belongs to the Navy, they rent it out. So some of the cruise ships would dock here, and then one of the trolleys, well, no, the Conch trains would actually pick them up here and bring them downtown, because obviously when you arrive here, you would you're pretty far out in order to get to the to Old Town. So now it's darker, you can actually see the lights of the Margaritaville Resort, you know, the white and green palm trees at the other end of the Truman Waterfront. Of course, you can't access from this side. but you can see them because there are a lot of them. They're really bright. So that is the one thing for those of you who are coming here during the holidays or are planning to move here. Well, there are actually two things that I did not own before moving to Key West. One of them were the Fantasy Fest costumes and accessories and whatever. All the dress-up stuff, the makeup and the lights, lighted tutus, whatever. So yeah, and the second part would be Christmas lights, the ones that work on batteries. So that you can change the look of your bike for Halloween and Christmas. So now we have a Fantasy Fest box and a light box, and of course a Halloween box and a Christmas box. And you wouldn't believe all of that stuff that actually melts in the attic, given that it gets quite hot here. So yes, lights on the bikes is a very important accessory that you need to have during the holiday season here. Make a mental note of that. This is nice. I wanted to go back and check out the bar on the Ingham over here on our Coast Guard ship. Ooh, just put the wide angle here, it's big. So again, on Friday nights you can come here and have drinks aboard the Ingham over here, our Coast Guard ship. On the after deck. They have a bar there that only opens on Friday before sunset, so you can come here and watch the sunset. Of course, you can tour the ship on any other day as well, but the bar is only here on Fridays. but it looks like it is much quieter now. Probably lots of the bikers that were here before for the bike ride having a little drink. So again, this is a really cool open space without too many potholes. So you see a lot of people on bikes and rollerblades and skateboards and whatever these things were. So yeah, there you can see they were getting ready for the bike ride. So they watched the sunset and now they're ready to ride around the island. Again, it's a small, much scaled down version of our lighted bike parade. I think we do have a live stream from last year's lighted bike parade, if you are curious what that is like. And all the usual holiday activities that aren't happening this year because 2020. Ooh, over here the clouds look really nice, so they like really dark and you still have the afterglow behind it. That looks really cool. You guys are so sweet, sending us Christmas gifts. We are so lucky to have you guys. Plus, what is really cool is that our PO box, so our post office here, the building, the PO boxes are actually like outside of the post office, so you don't really have to go into a closed space, but you can just check out your PO box, which is kind of outside in, I'm not gonna say in the garden, it still has a roof, but it's not in an actual building, the PO boxes. So the famous post office with the chickens, you kind of have to get around the chickens though to access your PO box. It's a chicken hotspot. But yeah, again, thank you guys. That is very sweet of you. I think we have to check out those Christmas lights a little more. Immediately makes me want to decorate my trike a little bit more. So yeah, let's go and have a last look at the lit bikes here. The lit group of people with their bikes. Peggy, I am not sure how long the bar is open on the ship. I would imagine that it pretty much closes down once it's totally dark. Because they do have some lights on there, but I figured it's not a fixed time, it's rather after sunset. Kind of like Fort Zack, where, you know, the opening time is, oh, just, you know, at sunset. We close at sunset, so whatever time that is. Let me see if I can get the Ingham and the moon. Yes. And some of those cool clouds in the background.
I like these kids fishing, man. And all this over there is
That looks really cool with the dark clouds.
What those big ones that come from the water? If you look at them, I know, but if you look at the white things, they look like the old phone, like a phone. I thought they might have been charging today. Did you see when you see them going by?
I see Nate is asking if there is still an outdoor mask ordinance in QS. So yes, there is. There was a while ago, and then they said, you know, you only have to wear it when you cannot socially distance, so like on Mallory Square and pretty much everywhere on Duval Street. And that was literally an invitation for people to just drop the mask and walk into the bars without the masks, and it was just chaos. Unfortunately, you cannot count on people's common sense, so now one rule fits all kind of makes it feel way more laid back than before, to be very honest. If you live here, trust me. Because now at least everybody gets it. And our police department is really cool. So they are actually distributing masks if you don't have one, or if you forgot yours, etc. So it's not like they see you without a mask and bam, they're gonna fine you. They're first gonna talk to you, they're gonna give you a free mask, and if really you're still walking around without a mask on crowded Duval Street, then you might get fined or reminded a second or a third time. So I have to say they're doing a really good job. Again, unfortunately, of course, everybody would prefer this wasn't necessary, but again, common sense does not prevail. The city really, really tried everything, and no, you just can't. So you have to make simple rules. So we are back to outdoor masks whenever you are outside of your own home or hotel or whatever. Of course, unless you're in a bar and you're drinking or you're eating. Thank you, Deb, for the super chat. I just can't get enough of those lights. So again, we will be back on a Sunday for sure with a porch session. And we will have more 360 videos of Christmas lights uploaded whenever possible. So some of those videos, although I try to keep them really short, some of them process close to 24 hours. Sometimes it only takes 6, sometimes it takes 18. It's really difficult to kind of plan ahead. So like today's video started uploading like yesterday afternoon, so I figured, you know, by evening time you would be able to watch it, and I was still uploading this morning. So it's kind of unpredictable, but yes, more 360 videos to come. Oh, there are more lights coming. I think I'll just keep going. But yes, it looks like those guys are ready to go. Our teeny tiny version of the lighted bike parade. Thank you, Annie B, for the super chat. Thank you, Hunka Hunka. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you, Sandy, and thank you, Gas It Up. Oh, there even is a little dog with a light up collar. And I can't believe this is the first time this year that I hear Last Christmas. Like, this is the song that, you know, in Europe for Christmas you kind of hear all the time starting in, you know, end of November. And this is the first time this year I actually hear it. Wham!
I brought all my friends. This is the best we can do.
Little Christmas doggy. Of course, he pees right at the second I'm filming him.
Shop for the puppy. Look at you guys, no training wheels. I love it.
There's still a patch of light here. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. Hey, Becky, welcome back. We are at the Truman Waterfront Park. We had a quiet sunset. And now I'm somewhat stuck here because there is a mini lighted bike parade, Christmas bike parade of a group of locals that is starting from here. And I am just enjoying the Christmas lights and the music. They have a PA system on one of the bikes. But they are about to leave and go for their bike ride. So it's a group of locals that on, I think pretty much once every month, normally does like full moon bike rides on Friday nights, Friday or Saturdays. And so tonight they gather for their own version of the lighted bike parade. Key West likes parades, whether it is float parades or bike parades or boat parades. Thank you, Jane and B. Everybody's bundled up.
They finally come over.
Current temperature is 67. That's interesting because when we started the stream it was 65. I was about to say I kind of feel much warmer than before. Of course, I am all bundled up. Several sweaters and a scarf.
Well, I'm a mermaid, but I have my land lights on. I know. I'll be working with you in fall. Yeah, really cool. You're Dasha. You're on a Key West in your face. Yeah, what's up in your face? Dasha, tell us better, Mom. It's almost like our day. How are you? Make sure you tune in to us for New Year's Eve. We're going to be having a good time virtually. Yeah, so I think we're going to be on the Key West Waterfront series and a number of others. He has been heading up so many great programs, so on New Year's Eve, we're going to auction off some of his biggest and best items and his brand new lot, which is the Key West Sparkle. It's a combination of rum, make sure you try that. It's something that's never been done before, and here it is. Comment, I love you so much. You guys on New Year's Eve, but tonight, I'm a little bit covered up.
So of course I would love to get closer and get better shots of the bikes for you guys, but I'm really trying to stay away and keep my distance here until we have Gabe's test results back.
How have you been? Because you moved, didn't you? I see it. You know what I mean? I see it from
So I'm kind of waiting for them to get ready because I want to see them parade down the Truman Waterfront here.
But I know you were looking forward to getting out of stuff last summer. Yeah, your hair is so I freaking love it so much. I'm with you. I kept thinking about it going into the same room. So, yeah, so I'll be in Old Town. There's two people. Yeah, what's going on? And then I'll be in Old Town for like an hour. And then I think it's going to be stay on this side. Oh, thank you. It's really good to see you. You'll have another opportunity. I've been wearing this one for a year, right? Yeah.
So of course they are on Key West time. They were supposed to leave at 6:30.
Long ride. We got a lot of people wanting to do long ride and they're trying to get on the move.
Okay, I think I'm seeing some movement here. So they're splitting this group into two groups. As I said before, it is a slightly socially distanced event, so they're doing it differently than usual. It's not one big group riding. They're breaking it up with different guides. They're also breaking it up into a shorter ride and a longer ride. And then these guys are headed out. Breaking it up into a shorter ride and a longer ride. And these guys are headed out. I love that dog in its lit up collar and Santa costume here. And by the way, guys, a trike is super handy for those parades. Because not only can you just sit there while you have to wait, you're likely also the one that's going to carry the cooler or the sound system or whatever it is that you need for a Key West bike parade. Can you just sit there? You're likely also the one that's going to carry So the short ride is broken up into three groups. So they have three separate leaders. So again, making sure that we have small groups. So the short ride is broken up into three groups. So again, making sure that we have small groups.
Old Town Ride. I just cut it with a skill saw.
Oh, Deb is asking where you get the lights for the wheels. We actually do have a lot of bike shops on the island. so they are the ones selling that stuff. So I'm not sure if you're in a location where you don't necessarily have a bike shop. I'm not sure where you would get it. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe a auto parts store would be a good place to start, or maybe online. Yeah, over here, down here, the bike shops are equipped with like different styles of cup holders and lights and everything. But they are basically just the you know, those string lights with batteries, and then you kind of tie them to your wheels. You know, you have some that come with a really small battery compartment. There they go, the first groups are leaving. The 2020 version. So guys, there they go. More Christmas lights disappearing into the night. And here is the second group waiting to go. The second tour, I'd rather say. That's going to be split up, subdivided into separate groups again. The Peace Mobile is leaving. And here is the second group waiting to go. The second tour. Did he just say a 6-mile ride through Old Town? How many times are they going up and down the street? So our island is 2 by 4 miles. I'm pretty sure he didn't say 6 miles. Did he just say a 6-mile ride? How many times are they going up and down the street? So the last groups here are getting ready for our scaled down lighted bike parade. And here they go.
Everybody keep up!
So the last groups here are getting ready. There they go. There they go. Well, there they go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. We appreciate it a lot. We will be back at the very latest on Sunday with a porch session. So you can make your song requests and chat and hang out on the porch in Bahama Village here in Key West with us. Of course, in the meantime, we will upload more 360 videos of more Christmas lights. In case you still haven't gotten enough Christmas lights, there is never enough Christmas lights. So guys, thanks. I hope you had a great night. Enjoy the start into your weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Take care. And I see you very soon. Bye, guys.